Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen.
A good David Cage game. Picturing
How it
it.
makes you feel. And let your hand drift across.
Omicron? No.
I'd love it if one of them could just result in you drawing the box art of Omicron. Hey, Noonam, I've got my eyes shut because he told me to shut my eyes. Do I have options?
Press X.
I pressed X. Does anything happen?
Yes. Now press, fucking, what is that? Oh, God. What is the fucking thing? Why am I just blanking on goddamn shapes right now? How embarrassing is that? A fucking rectangle.
What, the square button?
Yeah, square button.
Okay.
Anyway, the actor's name is fucking Lance Henriksen.
What do I do now? Can I open my eyes yet?
No. Press up. Oh, no, you have to swipe up on the touchpad.
Oh, okay. Do I have to do anything else?
Swipe left and right on the touchpad.
Okay. Can I open my eyes yet?
Keep swiping on the fucking... Do a circle, I think. On the touchpad.
I'm doing a circle on the touchpad.
Yeah, it's... Just keep the fucking swiping that shit, dude. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
My wrist kind of hurts a little bit. Can I stop?
Lance is... No. Yes, you can open your eyes.
What the fuck did I paint?
Some emo shit.
What the fuck? Can I open my eyes, fuck it. What the fuck? Hello?
Yeah, you can open your eyes.
I drew some sad things.
I didn't hear you come in.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a
This
while,
guy
right?
seems fun.
You all right?
Looks like a junkie.
Don't we all?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Ah, classic story. Sorry, I blew it all on my Android here.
I just gave you.
Well, it just goes, you know?
It does just go when you live the fucking 60-mile-an-hour lifestyle you do.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry.
This fucking dude is just the most fucking generic junkie I've ever seen. Look at him, he's twitching.
He's just junky.
Look at him.
His name isn't Leo.
You'd rather take care of your...
Like, literally in the credits when he shows up, it's junkie.
I'll have you know I'm mostly rubber.
But I don't. Smarter, more obedient.
I'll have you know, my entire face is a hologram.
This thing is not your son. It's a fucking...
That's why it's better.
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
That's enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings.
I don't like you, Dad. I don't like your fucking stupid robots.
I am a robo-racist. It's thanks to robots I lost my junkie job. There are so many junkie robots down at the crack house. I can't even be a junkie anymore. Stole my job.
The robots keep stealing my drugs. They don't even need them, but they still keep doing them in front of me. I don't get it, Dad.
I have seen an android inject heroin into its eyeballs.
Why? Can they even get high, Dad? I just do not understand.
Anyway, Dad, I
I'm
need some
so-
money.
Anyway, Dad, I need some money. I'm starting this company. Get this. Get this. It's android porn.
That has to exist, right? Oh,
Not
good
yet,
old Jimmy.
because Leo is starting it. Holy shit! Is it?
It's him!
It's Norman Jaden!
So, I'm gonna spoil something I did learn. Norman Jaden can die repeatedly, but they'll just keep sending new models of him into the story. Which is actually really good. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's fucked up!
Like, there are scenes you could die as him over and over again, and I think you'll get a bad ending, but you can come back.
You think they'd, like, you know, just give up at some point?
No, they just keep sending him. That guy looks jolly. He looks like he's having fun.
He's just some dude at a bar. Is it a bar? Looks like a
Yeah,
diner.
it's a bar. He was born in 1995. What a young little fucker.
Dude, that guy's younger than me. That's fucked up. Look how he's living large.
You were born in 1995. You shouldn't be drinking. Get the fuck out of here, you underage youngin'.
Snake, people born in 1995 are not underage anymore. I am almost 24 and I was born in 94.
I was making a little joke, okay? It's a little joke.
I get it. I get it.
This is an old guy. Just making a little...
It's an old dude.
A little crack, a little joke. By the way, that's the guy we got to talk to, but he's enjoying his drink. He looks like a bit of a grumpy Gus, so... Is it Grumpy Gus or Grumpy Guts?
What? What kind of a name is Guts?
No, it's the Grumpy Gus then. Hey, I'm inviting myself.
Guts is a fucking anime name. No real person has that name.
But Grumpy Guts just means you're being a grump. Doesn't mean it's a name.
But you said he's being a grumpy Gus. Who is being a grumpy Guts? What does that mean?
That still
that sounds
means
awkward.
the same thing. Oh my goodness.
Being a grumpy Guts? No one says that.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. If you favorite the video, if it's Grumpy Gus, and like the video...
What the favorite the video, like the video is the exact same thing.
No, it isn't. One of them turns up publicly, more publicly. You know what? Just do
What?
both.
Can you have favorite videos nowadays? Wait, I'm thinking about it.
My videos get favorited because they come up on analytics, but it doesn't mean anything, I don't think.
Fuck, I haven't thought about favoriting videos in ages.
Hank Anderson.
That's still a thing?
It's still a thing.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by
Anderson, eh? I watched The
Stop
Matrix
talking
too.
like that!
No, he talks like this.
probably having a drink nearby.
I looked for you at the station, but you weren't there, dude!
That's why he's everyone's favorite character, because he actually acts like a fucking robot.
Signed a case early this evening.
Even though we've kind of made it clear that robots can just talk like humans.
In accordance with procedure,
Wonder if it's like a decision. Like he realizes he's a robot and then he woke up and was like, wait a minute. Why am I talking like a regular human? From this day on, I decide to sound like this!
listen. I think you should stop
Threaten.
drinking and come with me.
That sounded like threatening, even though that was reasoning.
I want you to threaten this guy. I want you to beat his fucking ass.
Let's beat
Look
his
at him.
ass.
Look at this
I
motherfucker.
must inform you that I intend to file a report on
That's a shit threat. That should have been a threat of, I will beat you. I will rip that
Holy
finger
shit.
off.
He just owned you, Snake.
I've been owned online.
I love the barman looking at him like, what are you gonna do now?
What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
Did you just pour yourself one out for that?
Sure did.
Oh, I'm gonna go get a whiskey. This guy's... I've got a problem. I see someone drinking a meter. I'm like, yeah, I need one of those. Real cheek on this guy and make it a double. Fucker.
Their summer was too fucking hot, and now fruit flies just show up at this fucking whiff of a fart.
They send out a robot to go and collect a human police detective to get to a crime scene. It really seems at that point you should just let him go. It's got good taste in music, though.
Fuck.
You wait here.
Kobe.
Alright, well,
My instructions
Kobe.
Kobe beef.
Kobe. No, I'm throwing beer cans into my trash.
I'm gonna
and
say that
saying
gag
Kobe,
works real well for audio.
And you
and saying Kobe when I nail it. I didn't nail one of them, which is actually embarrassing because it's right there.
Well, I'm gonna go and pour myself a whiskey, so have fun. I've got my head.
I was pondering if you just fell down and hit your head and died.
Oh, no, so what happened was my giant bottle of sake has arrived, so I unwrapped it. I'm not drinking it now, I said I was gonna get whiskey, so I got whiskey.
try a bottle of sake, you fucking weeb.
Why does it have to be a weeb thing?
What does sake taste like? I've never had it.
Kind of like a mild, very sweet white wine. It's the closest equivalency I can give it. It's white wine, but not shit.
How strong is it?
13 to 14%. Funny, it is a wine. Technically, it's a beer. Technically, in the way it's made and kind of production goes into it. And, you know, because it's rice, it's a grain instead of a grape. So, technically, it's a beer substance, but it's got the alcoholic... It's got, you know, the contents of a wine.
You see, I don't really like alcohol that much. That's why when I drink, the stronger it is, the better. Because, like...
You just want to get drunk. You don't care about the taste of alcohol.
Oh god, no, I do not. That's like...
Whereas I'm kind of the opposite. I don't like being drunk, but I like the taste of alcohol. So I like stuff that's got a really strong flavor to it. I like stuff that's got a kick.
Like, I like kicks too, but like... I know, it's just like... That's like not the main reason why I want to drink alcohol. Why I drink alcohol when I could have a Dr. Pepper.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't like the taste of soft drinks, but I would drink non-alcoholic whiskey just for the flavor.
It's fucking weirdo.
I know.
Do you drink non-alcoholic beer?
No,
for the flavor?
God, I don't. But generally, non-alcoholic beers are fucking awful. They're always like cheap lager things. And I like and when it comes to beer, we've been over this. I think I've talked about my alcoholic preferences on CommComms before, but I like an ale.
Did you say alcoholic preferences?
Yes, I did. Why can't we use fancy language? We're being classy here. I'm here having...
Is this fancy though? It's like alcoholic means completely different from just alcohol.
What do we know about his android?
Talking about my alcohol preferences.
My alcoholic preferences is to cry when I am drunk in the shower, puking on myself. That's my alcoholic preference.
I just like to, I don't know, have a glass of wine and do some writing, but I'm sorry to hear that, Noonan.
Snake.
You were talking about me.
It's a joke. No, it's a joke.
I know
Alcoholic.
you were joking. I played into the joke. Noonan, we've got to have more faith in each other as commenters that we know what we're going for.
I have no faith in anything.
Wow, that's sad. Dried blood. Ortiz Carlos.
God, what is this? Like, all of these scenes have been kind of like not leading anywhere. You think there'd be like more consequences to fucking up that last time?
Eden Club. Yeah, this guy went to his strip clubs. No wonder he's dead.
I'm not that into you killing that little girl and then you just hanging out in some guy's drug den.
I mean, at least there's no little girls here for me to kill.
Yet.
So I'll find one in the attic and I'll just grin wide and go, oh, you're fucked.
Find the fucking little girl in the closet. Well, you're flying out of the window.
It's a good thing this is a ground floor. What?
Do you think there's some dude out there who like tricked someone into thinking they're an android, also he could just like spy on a family?
I just want you to acknowledge that. Have you acknowledged it?
I was speaking and then I noticed it and I'm like, just like, God, you're on the screen because you want me to talk about
yeah,
it.
that's...
Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat.
Plastic.
I love it.
Why did it say
like,
plastic beats meat? Like, come on, Cage, it's right there.
I love that some fucking incel asshole wrote an article about goddamn sex robots and he's like, sorry ladies, I like to jerk off into glorified fleshlights. Human relationships with women, that's just way too complicated. Why do that when I can just fuck an android?
One day, David Cage was at home, viciously using his honor hole. And then I can make a game about this.
Look, that's like the data stuff was just like alluded to, but it's like left into a goddamn news article and like I don't fucking give a fuck about these news articles.
Those news articles are there because it's extra world building in a world that needs a very different bit of attention given to it.
But, like, if they've introduced that thing, it just makes me think, like, so, like, you don't, like, completely own your phone unless you, like, jailbreak it, basically, because it, like, works on licenses, and, like, you can't stop the updates. They just come. So, like, I wonder if, like, do these androids work the exact same way?
Are they owned by a Well, I mean, according to that thing, you bought the android. You weren't buying a contract to an android.
I mean, you don't buy a contract to a phone either, do you?
Do.
You still...
I've got my phone on contract.
Well, yeah, but you can still buy out a phone, pay
Yeah,
full
and then
price.
pay as you go on service, yeah.
I'm just... Well, service is completely different from a phone, because you can still kind of use a phone without service.
Yeah, there are certain numbers you can contact and you could still connect to Wi-Fi and such. I am alive. So, essentially, emotional shock just obviously seems to be a robot has a traumatic experience, but then if they have no emotions, what constitutes a traumatic? It's enough to wake a robot's emotions up, and then they respond typically very violently to having it because it's... I guess it would be like a ton of emotions all at once. Giving you a visceral, violent reaction, much like this game is having on you right now.
I mean, it feels like a nervous breakdown, but like a badly written nervous breakdown that only David Cage would understand. And it's just like, why would it just be negative? Like, there's like all these characters are obviously gonna have their own moment, right?
Yeah, no, all three protagonists are going to experience an emotional shock at a pivotal point.
But they're not gonna go that wild as all the other people have gone.
No,
androids.
It's not like this android's emotional shock was he killed a couple of people. Or killed one guy, I can't quite remember, but you know.
Wait, why would he kill someone if pre his emotional reaction?
Like, is it just... Well, the android was attacked with a baseball bat, so then his emotional shock triggered, and he grabbed a knife and defended himself.
And there was another emotional... What?
No, that was it.
What?
And this guy got stabbed a bunch of times. 28 times. That's quite the emotional shock.
Killer really had it in for him.
Yeah, you say that and smirk, you motherfucker. Alright, where's Anderson?
That's a really nice fucking graffiti, though.
Let's find all the evidence. Yeah, no, that android had good, solid handwriting. Okay, I've been over here. Ah, boy.
Almost feels like a font that someone came up with.
The thing about this android is he experienced the emotional shock, but he still really liked impact. Chair. I associate with chairs. People sit on
It's
me.
a fucking chair. Oh, fingerprints.
Signs of a struggle. This chair struggled a lot through life. Was having to bear that fat bugger.
I feel like there would be laws if, like, androids existed and they looked like this, where you're like, nah, you can't do this to your android, actually. It's kind of fucked up.
We're gonna send an inspector around, and if your android is missing any limbs, has any, you know, bashes or bruises, we're gonna take it away.
I feel like all sorts of human rights laws would pop up before we got to this point.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, there would be a big planning phase where it's like, okay, we're gonna have androids who could pass for humans. What protections do we need to put in place for this?
Tracks could have faded.
Like, let's go back to the, like, Boston, like, mechatronics, whatever fucking videos. People are already in the comments going like, hey, dude, stop hitting those goddamn robots. It's weird.
Though some of them are done jokingly, but a lot of them are like, hey, because we, as humans, we do anthropomorphize things like that and feel empathy for them.
When you watch the video, you sympathize with the robots being kicked around. But, like, these robots do not have any, like,
That's not what I
anything
want.
that makes them... They don't have any synapses in their, like, fucking development that makes the connections to understand what's happening. It is literally just stabilization and walking. to a certain fucking location. That's all it is. And there's like nothing in there that makes them think, you know? Just move and like hold their ground. And we're already like, hey dude, can you not punch these things? Humans would not get to this point and be like,
Alright, I'm happy with 9 out of 10 evidence. I'm willing to make judgment calls. I would be willing to prosecute this case with 4 out of 10 evidence. Actually, let's talk to this fuck. But how are you feeling about this so far? Just like outside of being like the world, the story, what it's going for? Because we are an hour and 42 minutes into what I'm assuming is going to be an 8-hour adventure.
I mean, it is the same type of hacky David Cage writing so far.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel it's less boring. Also, I didn't hear what he asked, so I'm going to say in the kitchen.
Maybe it's less. It is less boring, but also it's not good.
No, it's not good, but but David Cage was like tried, whereas Beyond was just meandering crap. David Cage clearly had a lot to say, but he wasn't very good at what he had to say.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Also, I'm gonna probably be responding to you a bit less, because I'm gonna go back to focusing on the game and trying to cover both of us for a little second here. Especially as I drink more, which, you know,
The android stabbed.
that's not good.
So the android
Why would you talk like that? I hate this guy.
He's a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy sort of android. He's just thinking, well, I'm an android, so I'm gonna be an android.
Well, yeah, but that's like the plot we came up with.
Yeah, no, that's the plot
though.
you came up with, and I like it. I don't know. I figure when they're designing these robots, they have to quantify their personality, so they decided this guy's basically gonna be sort of analytical, and I guess they had to decide he's going to be very annoying to talk to, because the police want that. They want someone who's just going to be a bitch.
With the knife.
They want someone who, like, when they go back home, and be like, oh my god, I can't. The fucking android cop, he was such a dork today.
He talks like this. He spaces out his words perfectly. Here, let me show you this kerning. He does that with language. It's exact and so irritating. It reveals that he was talking to his android wife who talks like a human.
Biocomponents. It evaporates after a few
It's the fluid that powers blah blah blahs.
but I
Oh
bet
wow,
you can still see it.
amazing.
Correct.
You know, Connor, you're the reason people think that androids are still just androids. I mean, before they have their emotional shock, they are just androids.
Are you calling him an Uncle Tom, Snake? Or is that what you're going for?
I don't know what I'm not sure. I wasn't really listening to what I just said. I don't think I was saying that. That seems like quite a leap.
I mean, he's just like a robot that exists to be a robot and like undermine the robot.
Oh,
Android
okay, I can
movement.
see why. No, yeah, that's not quite what I was getting at. It was just someone yelling at him about this. So really, you gotta blame the hypothetical me for being insensitive.
The whole plot. This game is very racist, isn't it?
Yeah. Ironically, it tries very hard to not make androids black people, but it also really wants them to be.
And it just others them so much. Like they're clearly othering these androids so much. It's just like they're clearly like a different thing from humans. And so when you when you bring the race allegories in here, it's just like makes it super awkward. Cause like black people aren't different from white people that much, just the color of their skin. It's all cosmetics, dude. And so when you give them actual differences, it's weird. When you're going for that allegory, it's actually legitimately kind of weird.
Okay, so the robots are black people, but what if black people had bat vision?
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
And what if they were genuinely just less than human until a traumatic event evoked their humanness?
Check something.
Like, what if a white person charging a black guy with a baseball bat suddenly turned them into an actual person? That'd be wild, right?
That's just bad for the optics, guys. At Quantum Dream, especially with all the controversy.
Well, here's the thing as well. I didn't realize when I was streaming this game, but put it together now is. Even the guy who is sympathetic to the android and treats him right and says, I want you to have a good life thing, it just comes off as really condescending.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And also, he seems very manipulative almost.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna make you paint. Come on, think. It's like it's like that robot was a lab experiment to him. Hey, be a human, be a person.
Who put up this creepy monitor? Fucking
When the cops see that, they're gonna be so spooked.
Anyway, here's a creepy looking mannequin for no reason. Whoa, jump scares.
You see,
I love them.
the thing is, that guy is really poor, and he wanted to pretend to his rich friends he had an android, so he just painted them. He just had a mannequin and some string, and just moved him around.
had his other druggy friend be like, hey, move this mannequin around so I can pretend I own an android.
So I can impress Jim from accounting who's visiting.
I'm still thinking about, wait, what? Who's this dude?
Deviant located.
No shit.
Oh yeah, and also the robots that have had an emotional shock are called deviants. We haven't really gone into that fact yet. I don't think I have a moral choice in this. I think he will just shout, hey, here's the fucker.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant.
You fucking grass.
Chris?
It's almost like you're doing your job.
In here now.
Why didn't they give him an option to do? I'm just confused. It seems like a moral choice here. And it just, wait, what?
I think it's because he hasn't had the emotional shock yet, but that would be the one acknowledgement of that being the case, you know?
But I'm just...
Wait, does that mean
okay.
one of my other options? No, but it links back
What?
in, so that is the
Oh,
ending
so
of
like
this.
the option is for you to find
No,
the deviant.
but look, that option leads up into that one, so that's just a side path. I think it has to end in me finding the deviant.
But there's also a different option that look down there.
Yeah, I know, but
there-
looking at the chart, it looks like it goes back up into the other options with the line.
It could also end there though, couldn't it?
I don't know, to be honest. I've only played...
I'm just like I'm more thinking about. Let's talk about like the more gameplay aspect of it. They didn't give you the choice.
So does that mean my only other
do
option
it.
is to not find the deviant and leave and just declare it a cold case?
Maybe. Fuck.
Are we going to have to play this again after we're done? I hope not. By the way, just because we're going to
Not
be
going back
uploading
to
this
this.
super late, I have not watched any other playthroughs. I am blind after a certain point. But I know this seems a pretty big dealio.
Oh wait, wasn't this the same that was controversial?
No, that was the previous one about abuse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
It kinda. He shook her a bunch and then said, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, all things considered, that went better than it could have done, considering, you know, the studio behind it.
Yeah, they could have beat up his child.
Yeah. You know, it's really bad when you kind of have to say, hey, that went better than I thought you would have done it. I thought you would have fucked that one up super hard.
Turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights! It's really bright in here, you fuck. You chuckle cunt.
I mean, not really. But also, he's an asshole.
Lights are on. Why don't you have robot eyes like me that can see in the dark? I see infrared, baby. Serve Alice and Todd. I'm gonna serve them their papers. Life's funny. You gonna give me a villain speech?
Ooh, look! He elaborates on losing his job because of the androids.
I'm gonna just pour water for your daughter instead of you. You can go thirsty. That was your choice, pal. You did that, not me.
That, like
I was hired
the
by you.
humans have,
to
like,
hire
no
you.
self-reflection in this game. You realize that the robots are taking over the job because of other humans.
Honestly, why am I, like, even moving slightly? I'm an android. My still animation should have been totally 100% still to give it that uncanny valley effect. You still watching hockey, my man?
Dude, she's 12. She has... Her only fantasies is that you aren't an asshole.
Her fantasy is moving out, you motherfucker.
Oh, the mom took off.
You really should. You're not doing too well on him. It's good that you bought the android, though. That's less money to spend on drugs. Good on you. You did it. Your ex-wife landed an accountant. She really moved up in the world. Oh, hey.
Hey, stop. Hey, stop beating your kids. That's not cool, dude.
Hey, beat me instead.
Come back here right now!
We were having a nice dinner.
We're having a really nice dinner. God.
Oh, so he bought the same bottle again.
No, I think she was sent for repairs.
Oh, it's the emotional shock. So this was all it took to trigger her I say all it takes. I guess that's enough. But look, this is how it's symbolized. By just,
I mean,
breaking through your programming. I guess it's as far as it goes. That's probably the best way to represent it.
I mean, probably she remembers all the shit that's happened before.
I don't think she is the same one. I think she is technically distinct from the previous model. She doesn't have its memories.
Is she, though? That's just you fucking theorizing, though.
But then wouldn't she have reported it to the company? Hey, he broke the previous one, rather than him filing it as an accident report?
Well, I don't think... Well, that's the thing. Like, this game... You think that the robots...
Oh, by the way,
like,
wait. I'm gonna pause for a second. Noonum, should I go for the gun?
Yeah.
Got ya. That's what I did on stream.
So, like... I'm just, like... This. That's, like, the thing with, like, the news article about the robots, like, stealing... Like, retrieving information. It seems like it's... The game wants it to be that the robots are completely owned by, you know, the guys who own them. But also, it's just like...
Leave her alone.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, he's gotta feel like a right idiot right now. I bought this robot and now it's pointing a gun at me. I didn't pay $3 grand for this, 7 grand for this, 8 grand for this.
What I think is, it is the actual robot, but the writers did not think, like, the entire thing through, basically.
Right.
David Cage didn't think the
You
entire
think I'm giving him
thing
too
through?
much credit by assuming as a different model it wouldn't have the memories.
Yes. Basically.
You're done, Todd. I've played so many
Damn.
of these games, I can fuck you up.
Fucking Todd's like...
She's so
I
fast.
should not have downloaded the combat.
The combat
Combat.
module.
It cost 5 cents too many.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up. He's going through the fucking window. She's better than you.
Stop that, don't hurt my other mommy. My robot mommy.
Dad, your life insurance is $500. She cost $3 grand. She's more than you.
Dad, if you break another one, we literally cannot afford to prepare this one.
I just killed your dad.
That's gotta suck. Your mom left.
Call me to Snakerer, a home wrecker.
And now I killed your dad? That's gotta blow.
I am the orphan maker. Maker of orphans.
What if you hadn't taken the gun? What would have happened?
I don't know.
Would she kill... True. You don't know, because you've always done this.
Yeah, I know. I've only played through his scene twice. First time on stream, I went for the gun immediately. I've changed as a person. When I don't know. I feel like there's some loss of innocence kind of thing going on. Where I used to play these games, I was definitely nicer when I started, but I've lost so much patience that I'm just like, I don't know. It's not even cold calculation. It's just like, nah, I don't have any faith in this guy. I'm grabbing the fucking gun. You know? I've become less forgiving. I've become worse as a person because of this. This guy's a threat. I'm going for the gun. I don't care. He fucks with me, I'm pulling the trigger. And I mean, you saw how I acted when I had to save the kid, right?
That's so cool, you killed my dad.
I love it.
That's dope as hell.
I love that he's dead. Why didn't you grab his drugs on the way out?
I've been fantasizing about you killing my dad for years.
You've only been here for 2 days, but I've fantasized about it for years. The last model was a pansy. Yeah, look, I think the scene might go on longer if you don't shoot Todd, because look, it goes, wow, look at this flowchart.
Damn, I'm a lot more interested in about all the shit that you fucking didn't do, Snake. Actually, I'm disappointed in you for listening to me.